Welcome to Workbook Wednesdays with METAVarsity. This week we're looking at music and sound. So sit back, get comfy, and let your learning journey continue. Music is amazing. It can help elevate our mood, give us energy, calm us down. Our lives revolve around music. Music is in the malls, on the radio, in our cars, at festivals such as weddings and funerals, and even music festivals. The sounds of music infiltrate our consciousness and have tones and frequencies that make you happier and healthier or not. Every material thing, person, animal, rock, tree, and even the earth, has its own natural resonating frequency. The Earth's electromagnetic field, deep space, and people in a meditative state are all resonating at a frequency approximately 7.8 Hertz, which is called the Schumann resonating frequency. Every cell in every person, rock, and tree also has its own natural resonating frequency, which is in harmony with the unit as a whole. Every sound, from a pure musical note to the sound of a gunshot, sends out a wave of energy. This wave is vibrating at its own frequency, which then affects everything in its path. As humans, the balanced interaction of all the frequencies resonating in and through our bodies is what makes us work. When our frequencies resonate in sync, we are healthy. We feel good and we feel connected with our own selves and those around us. We're in tune. For whales and dolphins, resonating in perfect harmony is essential. If these creatures are not in tune with each other, they cannot communicate. Reproduction and survival depend completely upon this ability to recognize and reply to each other's song. For us, the issue is not quite so critical, but when we are out of tune, many problems can develop. Just as all the musicians in a symphony orchestra must be tuned to each other for the music to sound good, so too must all of our cells be in tune with each other for us to feel good. And just as any number of things can make a musical instrument go out of tune, like changes in temperature, humidity, or a sudden bump, any number of things can jostle the cells in our body out of tune. An example is the physical effect of vibrating energy in the scraping of fingernails against a chalkboard. This grating noise produces physical changes in anyone who hears it. Our teeth tingle, the hair on the back of our neck stands up. The tone itself is creating a frequency that is badly affecting the rate of vibration in the cells of the body experiencing it. Have you ever used an ultrasonic machine to repel rodents or insects? These devices work on pure sound. Their frequencies produce sounds that only the pests can hear, but it is absolutely repelling to them. It creates a very definite physical reaction and they scurry away. And isn't that how you feel when you hear unpleasant sounds? You try to get away, and if you can't get away, your body reacts negatively to those sounds. We notice the most obvious things at once. We cover our ears, tense up, or start to get nervous and anxious. But the effects go far beyond the obvious. Scientific tests have shown that bombardment of the body by unpleasant sounds actually increases blood pressure, pulse, and respiratory rates. The blood's magnesium levels fall, and extra fats are released into the bloodstream. But how can we reverse that effect? Well, music is a way to experience vibrations in a pure form. Music is the art of vibration. Whether it has a positive or negative physical effect depends on how it is arranged and presented. The source of the sound, the volume, even the purity of the tone has everything to do with the physical effect it has on our human bodies and other living things. We've all heard of people being able to sing a note which breaks glass. And when a jet bursts through the sound barrier, it creates a sonic boom that breaks windows for miles around. That is what happens when sounds create disorder on a visible scale. Now think about the disorder all those vibrations are creating inside our bodies where we cannot see their effects. Consider all the sounds that you hear every day. The jangling of an alarm clock, aeroplanes flying overhead, trucks and buses rumbling by, loud music coming from the taxis next to you at the robots, televisions, telephones, dogs barking, children playing, sirens, machinery at work. Just imagine all the different frequencies that those sounds are emitting. Now think of all the frequencies you cannot hear. The human ear has a very limited range of hearing. Sound waves above and below that range are not physically heard, but they still affect the rate of resonance in our bodies. An example of this or inaudible sound is the radio wave. These tones are audible only when you have a receiver with which to pick them up, but they're always there. Hundreds and thousands of them are entering and bombarding our bodies and individual cells every second, every minute, every day for our entire lives. The trouble is, many of these frequencies are damaging to the human body. They are literally altering the natural resonance of our DNA and changing our cellular structure. So is it any wonder that so many of us feel stressed, tired, and irritable? Our cells are vibrating at erratic levels, out of sync with each other. In advanced cases, this bombardment of frequencies can cause many physical damages and lead to dis-ease in the body. But how can you counteract this invasion of sound? You can do this by listening to music. Music is no more than a series of notes arranged in a mathematically precise and pleasing pattern. Tones are just some of the dozens of sounds traveling through the air, water, or solid objects at any given time. Whether we hear them or not, these tones resonate through us constantly. So if you want to change the resonating frequency of your body, listening to or making music is very powerful. You can choose the soothing tones of chant, flute, harp, or any soft, soothing music, which is a great way to get the body back to its proper, natural state. Each tune has a different range of frequencies, different melodies, and will give you different physical responses. Allow your body to respond to the frequencies. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Pay attention to how your physical body changes. Sometimes it'll be more relaxed when you're listening to peaceful, calm music. There will be a difference in your blood pressure, your heart rate, your breathing. Once your body is calm, resonating at a more balanced frequency, you'll be amazed at how different things look. Situations that might have bothered you, people who may have annoyed you, just won't matter as much. You'll have so much more freedom to think your own thoughts and feel your true feelings because you won't be governed by energies over which you have no control. So whenever you're feeling overstimulated or irritated, stop. Analyze what's bothering you. You'll be amazed at how often it is sound, music, machinery, perhaps voices. And if you can't eliminate the noise or get away from it, at least you will recognize that it is noise that's making you feel stressed or upset, and not some unknown element. You can counteract noise overload by humming. If you have to travel on a bus or taxi, or even in your car, or if you work in a factory with loud machinery, you can help your body resonate at its optimum rate by humming. You don't have to hum loud enough for anyone else to hear, just loud enough to feel it in your own body. As you hum, you will find yourself making tones that make your body feel more comfortable, and the noise from which you cannot escape will not bother you so much. Give it a try. Below is a link, 2 links we've posted to 2 sets of different music. This is an exercise you can try in the comfort of your own home, or even pause the video now to do the exercise. What you need to do is sit comfortably and quietly find that still place within, and then play the music, the first set, and then see how your physical body reacts. What happens to your respiratory rate or your breathing? What happens to your heart rate? Do you feel calm? Do you feel anxious? What is the music doing to your physical body? Then with the second piece, whichever one you choose to do first, again, see the effects of the music on your physical body, paying attention to your heart rate, muscles tensing up, breathing rate. Maybe you even start getting a headache as a result of the music, or you start feeling calm with a sense of peace. Think about whether the music puts your body into a state of good resonance or a state of erratic resonance. Music is a gift to unwrap and enjoy. And just imagine if we all had our bodies resonating at the right frequency. It would be wonderful if we were all in tune with each other and the whole planet as a whole. Thank you for joining Workbook Wednesdays. Remember that we are on every week and we hope to see you next time. I'd like to leave you with a poem, and it is written by Kathy Kunkel. In every note there is hope. In every musical phrase there is healing, and every song joy. Music offers a solution for every person, perhaps for every illness too. From us at METAVarsity and Workbook Wednesdays, until next time, bye-bye.